Hi friends, my name is Bharat. I work in the IT industry as a recruiter for the last 10 plus years, and I'm also an entrepreneur for the last 12 plus years, expanding my business in my spare time. I have a young family. I have my wife working as a recruiter too in the same industry in a different company, and also have a 3-year-old son who's going to play school right now. So today I'm going to explain you about a global business opportunity where you can actually build a passive income without disturbing your existing job. If you see the first slide, so it says that we are in the entrepreneurship in the 21st century, which means that we need to have an alternative ways of thinking because we are living in the 21st century, which is an information age, and we cannot think about businesses which are of the industrial age models of the 90s and 80s and 90s. So we need to have an adapted change way of thinking about businesses today, right? So every one of us needs all these things. These are things which were once considered luxury, but now these are a necessity right now, right? Every one of us aspire for these things in life. But what determines whether we achieve these things or not? Either it's going to be time or money. Either we have time or no money, or we have a lot of money but no time. Sometimes it is neither. Sometimes very, very rarely you see people who actually control their time and money have both of them in abundance. And this opportunity is going to allow you the flexibility where you can actually build your own destiny through this opportunity, and you can have time freedom and also financial stability as well. So these are the only four ways in which you can make income in this world, and this is best explained in a book called "The Business of 21st Century" by Robert Kiyosaki. He used to be financial advisor. He talks about the cash flow quadrant, where he talks about people making money in multiple quadrants. Any of the professions you take in the world will fall into any of these four categories. I'm an employee. I'm in the E quadrant right now, where I have to depend on my ability to perform and the amount of time I'm investing in my company to make money. If either of them goes for a toss, my income goes for a toss. If I'm not able to do my work, I will definitely be not be able to make money. So my income is directly proportional to my ability and only my ability. I cannot substitute even though my wife is a recruiter. So one person making 100% of money, that's always risky. And I always have a dependency on my employer or a boss who decides my time, who decides my income, appraisal, promotion, everything. If I go to a self-employed category, I have limitations there because I need to invest money. I need to invest a lot of time and effort. And after doing that, you definitely have dependency on somebody else's ability to power your business, right? And you will be the sole decision maker, which means you are employed in your own business. That's why you're called a self-employed. You are not actually running a business. The business is running you. So the E and S quadrants, they are called the linear income categories, where you basically work for money. If you are not there, nothing is going to happen. So you always instable. There's always instability, insecurity, and you will never be financially free, and you can never take time off the busy schedule. People on the right side, they are called business owners and investors who actually don't have to work for money. The money works for them. So they build a system and a process which actually generates income for them, right? So that's exactly what it is. See, making you are making money, it's gonna not gonna last long. If you are earning money, that will last long. So business owners and investors are earning money by multiplying a lot of time along with other people. That's exactly what is happening in the right side. And we are going to talk about an opportunity where you can be in any of the four quadrants, but you can build a business in the B quadrant without investing money in your spare time, and also you have a supporting education system to guide and mentor you. And this is how the business pattern has changed. And you need to think about your buying pattern, because see, we are going to talk about industry, which is very, very unique and very, peculiar, right? So for example, if you are a consumer, we are all consumers. We consume products, we consume health and wellness products, we consume the consumer products every single month, which we buy from the supermarket or the grocery store. So what we do, we don't buy this from the company which manufactures them. We go to the retail store, who goes to wholesale, stockist, dealer, distributor. There are a lot of people in between, which is called the supply chain or the traditional marketing system. So the products will have to come through this channel to reach you from the manufacturing company. And if you are spending 3,000 rupees on a single product or any set of products, the manufacturing cost of those products will not be more than 40% of what you are spending actually, including their profit. So 60% of the money that you are spending to the middleman is going to the middleman, right? So in this model, if you want to make money, either you have to be a manufacturer or you have to be somebody in the supply chain system. For that, you have to invest a lot of time, money, and effort, and you have no guarantee whether the income is going to come back to you or not. You have no partnership, you have no business opportunity, you have literally no income. You only spend money, right? The E-commerce model is a little advanced to that. So the platform owners basically create a marketplace where they connect the buyer and seller. You are the one who is basically helping these platform owners to build a network, which actually is owned by them, not you. You build the network, but they own it. That's why you are never going to make it rich in a e-commerce model by being a consumer. You always spend money. In fact, you spend more on a platform. Direct selling is another advanced way of thinking, right? Where you have a manufacturing company which have their own platform and set of products which they manufacture by themselves. They will sell the products to you directly, which means you can be the customer and also a business owner by yourself. You don't have to depend on somebody else to build your business. So the customer has a business opportunity. So 60% of money that is going to the middlemen in the previous two models is now shared. It's now shared back to you as a profit share. That's exactly what we are talking about. This is exactly what we call it as a direct selling business model. And we adapt the concept called network marketing, where you build a network because here you build a network and you own it, right? So it's a business opportunity with a partnership and you have a huge income potential. In the direct selling industry, if you see the last 5 years, the growth in India, it's like more than 5,000 plus crores, which is a substantial amount of growth that, especially when you consider the post-COVID period. And within this industry, there is a company which is number one in India and also across the globe, the Amway Corporation. Oh, I know about Amway. Most of the people know about Amway. The problem is there are very, very few people who actually understand what Amway is. It's a $7.4 billion company operating in more than 110 plus countries for the last 65, 66 years. For some of you, this company might be beyond your imagination. What you think is Amway is actually not the Amway that you're thinking about. Amway is much, much beyond whatever we are thinking. So they have more than 900 plus patents, right? Patents on the products, and nobody else can copy the formula. They have more than 500 plus products and services which are owned by them, built by them. And they have 6,000 acres of organic farms, more than 800 plus scientists. There are so many facts and figures that you can go through on the slide. But the most important point, India started as a 70th country for Amway in the global market in the year 1998. But it's been just 27 years. We have already reached the top 10 markets. We are at eighth place. In 2030, Amway India is going to be in the top three markets, replacing all the countries which are above them right now, except mainland China and US. That's the kind of potential we have because of the population, and we have a lot of products and the potential. We are a very young country. And that's exactly what India has been doing since 1998 because we are expanding big time. And Amway has invested more than 1,500 crores to set up their manufacturing facility in a place called Madurai in Tamil Nadu. And they manufacture everything here. So the best part about this plant is that it's a zero discharge plant. It's a contactless manufacturing facility, and you have a clean environment in and around the whole plant. You can't even see a tinge of water or a waste chemical, something coming out of the factory, not even smoke, because they use biodegradable materials and they do not use any harsh chemicals to manufacture their products. That's the reason why they stand in quality for over 6, 7 decades now. This is the range of products we have in India, and all the products come up with a 30-day, 100% customer satisfaction guarantee, which means that if you want to buy a product, you can buy it, you can try it. If you're not satisfied, within 30 days, you can return the products and take your money back. But you need to think like a business owner here. If you are satisfied with one set of products, learn how to market the other products as well. You are not selling here, you are marketing. What does it mean? If you are selling, you have to literally go and push, and nobody likes to be sold in today's scenario. If you are doing marketing, you're actually enhancing the sale by sharing your experience. That's exactly what we are doing right now. If you are using any of these products or all of these products, this business opportunity will suit you. If you are still skeptical about changing your buying habits, this business might not suit you, and you don't have to waste time here, right? You just have to replace these products with Ambase brand. Try them out honestly and check whether the quality, cost, and service are good for you or not. As simple as that. That's the step number one. If you do that, every time you purchase a product, you will get 15 to 16% of discounts and cashbacks on every single purchase you make for yourself. And when you recommend your experience or share your experience with your friends, you will have a network of people wanting to try what you have tried because it's your social circle, your friend circle. And these are the different ways in which you can make money. I'm not going to touch into detail on every single thing which you can actually sit and do a math with a calculator. So this is how a model plan works. Say, for example, you buy products worth of say 30p, which is equivalent to 3,000 rupees approximately, and you have 10 customers in your network who want to buy the products. They will buy from the company directly. you have a business of around 330 points where you make income around 3,500 rupees. It's a good income to start with. It's not a big income, but it's a good income to start with. At least you can make your products free of cost by making money and investing the same money to buy your own products. And if you help some six people to do whatever you have done in the previous stage, your business will grow up to 2,400 points, which is close to around 2.4 to 2.5 lakhs of business. And you'll make income which is close to around 26,000 rupees, which is a very, very good income. In fact, I belong to the IT industry, and if you see many of the service companies in the market which offer salaries to their freshers, it's around similar numbers. Okay, so you can reach this level somewhere in a space of 6 to 8 months if you understand the opportunity clearly and learn exactly what it takes to build this business. And if you help these six people also to build a business and build a team of people, you will have a larger business where you will have multiple partners duplicating what you have done. It's all about duplication. You learn and you duplicate. By doing that, you will have a larger business where when you cross 10,000 PV, which is close to 10 lakhs and above business with a team of people, your income will be somewhere close to 1.67 lakh. It's not just about your income. In this stage, it means that you have close to 30 partners who are doing what you are doing, right? So that's important. Your time, if you're investing 2 hours a day, you have 30 partners who are all investing 2 hours a day for themselves, which in turn multiplies and compounds your time and your effort. This is exactly what is called duplicative network marketing, right? Exponential growth. This is what has been happening in the business for more than like 5, 6 decades now, as I mentioned earlier. If you help three people to go platinum, 10,000 PV, you'll be called an emerald. And if you help six people to go platinum, you're called a diamond, which is a very substantial level. And more than 250 to 300 people in India have achieved this level already. And there are uncountable number of emeralds and platinums in the country right now. And if you see, this is the average income people have made in the last few years. And this is a real-time income. It's not some imaginary numbers. And these are people who are building the business for a certain period of time, right? And you have a system called Gurukul, which is going to teach you how to build the business, and you have a leadership team which is going to connect with you, your mentor, your guide, your coach, and their line of sponsorship, which will connect with you and then help you how to start the business, how to run it. The reason why many people tried Amway business and failed in the earlier years is because people knew how to start the business and they knew how to sign the dotted line and then get into the business, but they did not know how to build it as a team, because team building takes a different skill altogether. You need to have some people skills. Coming from a job background, I cannot expect people skills, right? You need to build a business skill, right? Which cannot be automatic by default just because you signed the business, which means you have to learn this. So this system will teach you how to learn the entrepreneur skill, people skill, and then build your business. Zero investment is easy to go to your friends and say, hey, I have a business, zero investment, sign up, everybody will sign up. But what will you do with them? That's exactly why you need leadership, you need mentorship, you need coaching. If you're open to learn, if you're open to be patient, if you're willing to put in the right effort without saying any excuses, this opportunity is for you. Everybody has some challenges, but 2 hours a day, if you are able to be consistent for 1 year, you will end up in a very, very good level in the business. Good foundation you can create for yourself, and your future will be really great. And what I like most about the opportunity, zero investment, flexi time. I can operate the business from anywhere in the world, literally. And you have no age barrier. Anybody from 18 plus till 200, 300 plus also can build the business. And you have recognition. You can expand in all the 100 plus countries without investing money. You have coaching available. There is no discrimination here in terms of religion, caste, creed, nothing. You can literally start from scratch and build it to any height you want. You can overtake your mentor also in this business opportunity. You can travel the world, and the trips of Amway are amazing. And you will get a five-star treatment. You will definitely love the best thing most of us like about this business opportunity is the travel options. Though you have a lot of money and time, though you have a lot of money, you will not be able to travel to multiple places because of lack of time or vice versa. So that's something which you can enjoy in this business, and you can pass it down pass it down to your next generations, your son, your grandson, your great grandson. That's why it's called a legacy business as well. And what next? See, set up a follow-up session with the person who invited you to watch this video in the next 48 to 72 hours, or you can drop in your interest, or you can contact me on the mobile number which I have mentioned in this particular video. And if you if you are able to contact us and then ask the right questions, obviously we will definitely sit and discuss and see how we can connect and take it to the next step. See, not everybody who is willing to start a business get a partnership opportunity. We also have a criteria to get somebody in, just like how you are having a criteria to validate a business. It's two-way. If both of us are in sync, let's build it together. If you have a dream, we have a team to guide and mentor you. All the very best. Go for it.